Welcome to EdVentures305. I'm Camila Fernandez, and today we're at J.C. Bermuda Senior High School, home of the Thunder. It's a campus that's growing, evolving, and making its mark. Get ready to feel the energy. This is EdVentures305. Let's go, Thunder!
Guys, you're gonna pump the machine one time, you're gonna compose the shot, play your audio, and take it from there.
We're taking a closer look at a different way to learn at Miami-Dade County Public Schools, where the Reggio Emilia approach is helping students explore through creativity and self-expression.
Do you like birds?
You guys can read already?
The Reggio Emilia approach is a philosophy where children as capable learners who should be in charge of their learning, and the teacher would become more of a collaborator, a facilitator.
The Reggio model is a very child-centered approach. We believe that children are innately curious. They want to learn about the world around them.
They build onto what they're doing and how they're doing it. So rather than using a book, it's hands-on.
Rather than telling them what they're going to discover next, we really tap into the interests of the children organically. When a student is curious about something, the teacher is going to use that as a springboard for more learning.
Mr. Vice, my favorite teacher because she's nice. I started with this box and then put it the roof. And then look what is here.
We've seen a great impact on our students. I remember at the beginning of the year, our littles that were even shy to say hello, you greet them in the morning, and little by little we're seeing their confidence come out, their ability to ask questions, their ability to greet us.
He's able to tell me and communicate his needs. Maybe, Mom, I need to be with you. Mom, can we sit and read?
I think it has been awesome. He can't stop talking. He wants to come even on the weekends.
So we have two phenomenal founding teachers for our Reggio program. And she innately understands this Reggio approach. She really, really connects with the children, has phenomenal relationships with them, and is the master of questioning children. When they ask one question, it ends up becoming two or three.
That's what I'm here to do. That's my goal. I've done it for so long for that reason. They're the reason why I can get up and come to school.
So I hope when they leave my classroom, they learn how to think better for themselves and they're able to become better problem solvers and not give up.
I think this program is key if you want your child to be ready for what's next. If you want your child to thrive as an adult, this program helps him do that.
At the end of the day, one of the things that I think creates the legacy though is that it's not me. I give them the space to shine.
Having him as a teacher changed my whole perspective on my life. Like when I grow up, I want to be someone like him.
I originally have an undergraduate degree in biology and I thought medical school was going to be for me. I took a year off after I graduated and I started doing some substitute teaching and just kind of fell in love with being in the classroom. And I decided at that point to shift gears.
Everything about Mr. Adamson is something to admire. He is a man that has dedicated himself to this profession. That's his life's work. That's his passion. That is why he's here.
Wait, did you have it?
Our students start out as sixth graders with very, very elementary ideas, right? And so they're following instructions to get to these robot builds. And by the time you get to see them in eighth grade, it's absolutely amazing because they've now taken the reins entirely on their own. They've really owned the process. And it's really cool because it's engineering and building and technology, but it's also coding.
He'll be the first one here in the morning, the last one to leave in the afternoon or in the evening. It is a constant commitment to doing whatever he has to do to make the experience for his students the absolute best.
He treats his students with respect. He treats us kindly, nicely, supportively. He helps us with anything. We have questions to him, he could just help us. It makes you feel that he knows who you are and he's trying to make you a better person, not just a better student.
For me, I want them to leave my room having learned the value of hard work, having learned how to be kind to one another, and really just being better people.
How do you prepare students for a future that won't wait? That's the question at the heart of a new segment hosted by Superintendent Jose L. Dotres. Here's Public Schools Now and Tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to Public Schools Now and Tomorrow. Today we're diving into the why behind this series, which is grounded in people and purpose. I've spent my entire career in public education, and one thing has always been clear to me. The work we do matters deeply every day, not just for today, but for generations to come. This series is an opportunity to step back and talk about the why behind our work. Why we make certain decisions, why we invest where we do, and why we must embrace the evolution of public education. Here in Miami-Dade County Public Schools, we've learned powerful lessons by listening to our students, our educators, and our community. To share these lessons is valuable. What's working, what we're learning, and how public education is transforming itself to meet the future. Public education today looks very different from when many of us began our careers. In fact, the challenges are more complex, the expectations are higher, and the pace of change is just constant. That requires leadership that is adaptive, forward-thinking, and grounded in continuous learning. We must remain committed to breaking down bureaucratic barriers for the sake of our students and our families. We have to be willing to reflect, to learn from the best practices, both within and beyond, and rethink how we prepare students for a world that won't wait. My own journey reflects an evolution as an educational leader. I arrived in Miami as a young immigrant student, learning English in our public schools. I went to serve as a teacher, a reading coach, a principal, and held multiple district leadership roles across instruction, human capital, and school operations before returning to Miami-Dade as superintendent. Each role shaped how I see this work. It taught me that lasting progress happens when we invest in people, when we build leadership capacity at every level, and keep students in teaching and learning at the center of every decision. Through this series, I'll share the thinking behind our work, the practices shaping our district, and the lessons that can help strengthen public education. This is how we prepare our schools and our people for tomorrow.
Are you ready for a career where every second matters and every skill saves lives? Imagine working side by side with surgeons, nurses, and anesthesiologists in the heart of the operating room. At Lindsay Hopkins Technical College, our surgical technology program prepares you for a fast-growing medical career in just about 1 year.
My name is Lillian. I've been in the program for about 2 months now, and so far we've learned all the general instruments that you use during surgery, and we've learned how to make them sterile, how to clean them, and also right now we're learning draping procedures. For example, like this is a laparotomy, so that's the reason why the opening is right here, because it's in the abdomen, and so far I'm loving the program.
You'll gain hands-on training in anatomy, microbiology, aseptic techniques, surgical procedures, patient safety, and real clinical experience, with over 50% of your training in live clinical settings.
Hello, my name is Adam Perez, and I am currently enrolled in the Lindsay Hopkins Surgical Tech program. I've been in it for 2 months, and so far we've learned a lot. the basics, you know, like vital signs and stuff that everyone in a medical field should know. And we are slowly but surely diving deeper down into the more complex surgical procedures. This is our OR. Today we are going to be doing a abdomen surgery on this unlucky patient. And yeah, I'm just excited to start clinicals and see where this program can help me out.
Graduates can work in hospitals, surgical centers, physician offices, and even travel nationwide as certified surgical technologists. With average earnings of over $62,000 a year, this career offers stability and purpose. Start your future in healthcare today. Apply now at Lindsay Hopkins Technical College.
Is this comfortable?
Very much.
That's awesome. It definitely looks like it. Next, we're taking a closer look at Health Connect, including on-campus care, virtual visits, and mobile health services.
Today is like a big bang for Miami-Dade County, in the sense that we're being able to provide comprehensive health for every single student in Miami-Dade County Public Schools, ensuring that they have some type of physical, medical support as well as mental health support, which is key.
We have a very large footprint, so what we really want to do is to maximize our impact. We brought together a coalition of funders, a coalition of providers. How do you use mobile units, virtual medicine to get the furthest reach, not only during school hours, but after the bell too?
Can you please open up? It's actually a great opportunity for both the community, for parents and students to be able to have one-on-one services where we can talk to a nurse and also be connected to a doctor to provide fast and accurate service.
There's new initiatives such as telehealth. Telehealth is something we never spoke about 5 years ago. To be able to talk to a medical doctor right then and there without having to go to the office and get a medical doctor's prescription without having to leave the school site, that's huge.
The clinic on school grounds is extremely convenient, especially for working parents. Okay, very good. She was screened for vision and they found that she couldn't see. We had no idea. And the follow-up letter was received and we took her to the eye doctor. And sure enough, she got glasses.
When the child is at school and sometimes they do feel a little ill, to have a nurse right there inside the building to check out the child and see what the symptoms are, maybe they're minor, that they can take care of that situation right then and there rather than having to call the parent, minimizes all these factors that causes issues in the family.
Having the clinic here has helped me get past all my sickness. When I come here, I feel a lot better.
We're here just to celebrate the expansion of our Health Connect in our schools.
It's a win-win for everybody involved.
All right, Dr. Matthew, you are ready to get started.
Okay. Teddy Bear Clinic is inspired by my time working in Nicholas Children's Hospital. I was an experience coordinator there, and this was something that we used to do to educate patients on the whole hospital experience. And since we have in our big day curriculum what's called the Growing Up Healthy theme, I decided I wanted to kind of merge the two ideas into something that could make this lesson a lot more fun and interactive.
The boys and girls were very excited about the Teddy Bear Clinic because they were actually taking care of their bears. They were making sure that every bear was okay.
The Teddy Bear Clinic with BPK Kids is one of the ways that we can make a hands-on experience for the kids, and it's a way that we can get parent involvement.
Teddy Bear Clinic has been an awesome opportunity to see her do what I like to do on a day-to-day basis, and having her to learn about the bones and everything.
First, they go to registration, where they're going to adopt a teddy bear, and then they're going to move through vital section, where they're going to do the vitals for the teddy bear, checking their hearts, checking their lungs. They're going to check their temperatures. They go to radiology, and then they do x-rays on their teddy bears, and they learn about the bones. Then we take them to casting, and in casting, they will wrap their teddy bear's injuries, and they will also give them stickers to also form some type of social emotional empathy with the kids. And then they go to pharmacy, where they measure the medication.
When I was walking through, I noticed that they were using a lot of the skills that they're taught on a daily basis. The counting, the measuring, the critical thinking, they were utilizing all of those skills. But most of the excitement, I think, was actually taking care of those bears.
So this was a culminating activity for the stuff that they've been learning in the classroom. They've been learning all about hospitals and healthcare and taking care of their bodies. So this was the wrap-up activity. So the teddy bear clinic was how they got to practice what they've been learning about, how to actually apply it on a teddy bear and actually go through the process of being the doctor in the doctor's office.
It's great to come to the class. I do a cleaning in the class. He fell on a bicycle. He broke the arm and I put a cast.
She takes everything that she does on a day-to-day basis. She tells me what she did and then she practices with her sister at home, or she just plays around and she says, oh, look at this, I did this at school.
So our children in VPK, 4 and 5 year olds, they learn with concrete items. The abstract concepts are still hard for them to understand. So we have to make sure that everything is visible, is objects, is actually applying it, playing, manipulating, because that's how they learn. My favorite part of Teddy Bear Clinic is just having everybody here together, having the parents come in and tying in the lessons, and also just making it something so hands-on.
I want them to remember how much fun it was learning and having their parents involved in the activities and the interactions, period. I'm pretty sure that they'll be able to use these from years to come.
Hello, I'm Ivan Silva, Chief of Police of your Miami-Dade Schools Police Department. You may have heard of students getting into serious trouble for making threats either online, by phone, in person, or bringing a weapon of any kind to school. It is important that you understand threats of any kind are taken seriously, no matter how small or large they may seem. As Chief of Miami-Dade Schools Police, I oversee a department of nearly 500 officers whose main responsibility is to ensure your safety and that of our schools. Our ability to protect you from real danger is being jeopardized by the careless actions of a few. Making a threat against a person or a school is a crime that may lead to an arrest, suspension, and/or even an expulsion from school. Also, it may cost your family their time and hard-earned money when dealing with the legal system. The Miami-Dade Schools Police, along with Miami-Dade County Public Schools, stand together to remind you that it's no joke. All threats, even those intended as a prank, carry real consequences. Be smart, post positive, and think before you act. Don't do something that you will regret forever.
While new spaces are being built here at J.C. Bermuda Senior High School, Miami-Dade County Public Schools is building something even bigger, the SPARK program, an initiative that's building a strong foundation for future school leaders.
Miami-Dade County Public Schools leads districts in terms of leadership development, but we know that we're looking for leaders who are thoughtful, creative, who are engaging, who are ready to stand out and be community leaders.
Great schools need great leaders, and this program is preparing the next generation.
The genesis of Spark started when we realized that within our district, already leading at the school site, we had people with impeccable skills and talents. This included magnet leads, department chairs, grade level chairs, and we realized that the only thing they were missing to propel them to the next level as assistant principals within our district was a leadership or some kind of postgraduate course.
Situational leadership is going to play a role in your careers throughout. We did some great research with the state and found out that we can actually be the ones that can certify our educators in ed leadership. And that exactly sparked a great idea in us to start our own ed leadership program, which we ended up calling Spark. Even if you've had very little experience at the school site, that does not mean you cannot qualify for this program. That's the intent of this program, is to give you exposure to leadership experiences within your school site and outside of your school site.
But as we said before, and we'll talk about it with leadership styles also.
This is an opportunity not just to grow in their leadership journey, but to have access to individuals that they wouldn't ordinarily have access to outside of their actual building. So they'll be meeting with assistant principals and principals from across Miami-Dade County Public Schools, as well as region level individuals, region directors, region superintendents, and district staff, both at the senior level and cabinet.
It gave us an opportunity to see education from a different perspective. Most of my career has been in a middle school, so I was able to shadow principals in elementary schools and in high schools, and the types of issues and barriers that they face is different than what we see in the middle school. So being able to be there, see how the decision-making process works, what's going on, I wouldn't have been able to get that opportunity somewhere else.
This cohort has changed the way I think about leading a school in so many different aspects. It's not just leading the staff, but it's leading the school as a whole heart. May it be the community, may it be the student body. It's one thing to lead, but to lead others to become leaders themselves is amazing.
I think individuals kind of have an idea of what they signed up for, but we're there to really help them to see that it's even so much more than they could have dreamed of.
Those opportunities weren't available to me, but when Spark came in, that became a path that I didn't think I was going to be able to have, and now I have paths that I'm looking forward to for my career.
Congratulations to every single one of you. I am so proud that finally as a school district we were able to do this for you.
Our education system is constantly changing and evolving. I think we're in one of those dynamics now that we need to hire leaders that are forward thinkers, visionaries, and making sure that we are giving the best education possible for our students.
It gives them a solid foundation from which they can then grow. But they shouldn't wait. They should register and take full advantage of everything that M-DCPS is offering in terms of professional learning.
If you believe that inspiring others is the key to profound leadership, then Spark is the program for you. We're looking for someone that can inspire tomorrow's future and build our learning communities.
Up next, we're highlighting one of JC Bermuda's senior high school's best and brightest. Student Francisco Uritica is helping the school's vet academy grow, as well as its garden, helping to cultivate a wide variety of plants along the way.
I just really enjoy the vet program. Thanks to JC Bermuda's, I'm able to be the person that I am currently. In future Farmers of America, what I really like, especially since I went to my first convention, is that it really is a very welcoming organization. I'm currently the vice president of the chapter. What I most do is try to guide others towards becoming what they want to do in the program, and helping the president. We check for any abnormalities, high blood sugar or low blood sugar. We check the pressure.
Our vet program is great. Number one, we have an amazing teacher, Dr. Caminos, who's actually a veterinarian in her country in Argentina and practices here in the U.S. as well. And it's really a program where it's an all-inclusive program. And when I say all-inclusive, is that our ESOL students are attracted to it, our ESC students are attracted to it, but also our high academic performing Cambridge students are attracted to it. So Francisco is just a phenomenal young man. He was an ESOL student, and the program has provided him with so many opportunities. It's really the reason why, his reason why he comes here to school. No, of course he's here for the academics, but his reason to show up every day is because of that program.
Ever since I was little, I've always loved nature, especially animals.
Tuvimos el tema de foster.
We got into fostering. We've had rescued animals that he's brought home. It has been incredible. JC Bermuda's has become a very important part of our family.
Una parte muy importante de nuestra familia.
I recommend the school JC Bermuda's with absolute certainty and with all my heart, because for us, it has been a great blessing.
I just have a plan that I will stick to the best of my abilities, then go to veterinary school. If stuff changes along the way, I'm good with it, as long as the finish line stays the same.
What a great job they're doing at giving our students the world. And remember, if you would like your schools, your programs, or your partners highlighted, make sure to tell us about it. Just email stories@dadeschools.net with the details. See you next week on EdVentures305.